Okay, we are moving on to our third presentation today. So thank you again for joining us for this CSP webinar all about Ontario. Our third presenter today is Holly from Ontario's Highlands Tourism Organisation. Holly, welcome. Please take it away.
No, thank you, Charlie. Well, Ontario is a beautiful place and I'm blessed to live here, and I welcome all of you to the wilds of Ontario's Highlands. I am their travel trade specialist and here to help you. I'd like to start though with Ontario's Highlands to recognize this place with our land acknowledgement. It is the tourism region called Ontario's Highlands. It is on traditional Algonquin territory and is acknowledged by Indigenous peoples as unceded land and waterways. To the southeast, Ontario's Highlands is on Mohawk territory. To the west and southwest, Ontario's Highlands is on Ojibwe territory. We are grateful that Indigenous people have been stewards of this land and beyond from time immemorial. We are called to treat this land, its waterways, plants, animals, stories, and its people with honor and respect. All my relations. Ontario's Highlands is a four-season rural destination, offering a great wilderness mixed with town and country life, with exceptional fly drive opportunities via car and motorhome, curated by our Canadian and Ontario signature experiences and tourism operators recognized as industry champions. Ontario is the Indigenous word for land of shimmering water. This Google Earth map of Southern Ontario speaks to the abundance of waterways we are blessed with. Designated in blue, our topography comprises more fresh water than land. These waterways were the original highways for Indigenous people who led a nomadic hunting and gathering way of life and the home to our iconic beaver. Lower left, the white birch tree is commonly found throughout our forests. Its bark was the essential material in which our Indigenous people crafted their shelters and created the greatest of gifts, the canoe. There is a saying, no canoe, no Canada. The canoe became the vessel of commerce between Indigenous people and the Europeans. The currency was the waterproof beaver pelt. Today, our people share a special connectivity with nature, incorporated into our culture, heritage, and lifestyles. We are the stewards of this beautiful world we call home and recognize the importance of its protection and sustainability. Our land is of the old earth, shaped by dramatic geological forces, at one time featuring mountains higher than the Himalayas, to being covered by 4 major glaciation periods, with the last glacier receding 10,000 years ago. Today, we are left with rolling hilltops of old and secondary growth forests, thus our name, the Highlands. Most of our underlying geology features the vast Canadian shield of igneous rock. Following the last glacial rebound, 80% of the Earth's gems and minerals can be found here on the Earth's surface. It also offers a rugged playground for engaging in time-honored traditions and activities such as canoeing, camping, hiking, and modern-day rafting on the meltwaters the glaciers left behind, as seen here on the Ottawa River. Ontario's Highlands southern boundary meets the St. Lawrence lowlands, underlaid with sedimentary rock, and the glacial till left by the glaciers created undulating, fertile farmlands that gave rise to early town and village settlements. Where the Canadian Shield and the St. Lawrence lowlands interface, the band is known as the land between. This special ecotone provides habitat to the greatest biodiversity of wildlife in Canada. Ontario's Highlands is situated in southeastern Ontario with Kawartha, Northumberland. These two regions' landmass represent 3 times the size of Algonquin Park and hug the park's north, east, south, and southwest boundaries. We are served by two major international gateways, Ottawa, Canada's capital, and Toronto. Excellent for fly drive, starting direct from both these airports. Ontario's Highlands is within a 1.5-hour drive from both gateways. For motorhome tours, pickup shuttle services are provided for guests easy access to surrounding motorhome comfort centers located just outside of Toronto. On the left, check the map of North America, otherwise known as Turtle Island. Note Ontario's Highlands is centrally located in the heart of Canada. Here we boast a network of 18 provincial parks managed by Ontario Parks. These parks feature unique natural, cultural, and heritage assets with an array of services: visitor centers, guided interpretive programs, overnight rental of cottages, cabins, and yurts, and scenic, spacious car and motorhome campgrounds with amenities of electrical hookup, reliable clean toilet, shower and laundry facilities, and rental outdoor equipment for outfitting for day use or overnight backcountry experiences. All parks are easily accessible for fly drive camping with a pre-booked reservation that also provides day permit access for multi-park visitation. Our highly valued experiential hospitality and attractions offer authentic and personalized experiences that can be easily incorporated into a day or customized tour itinerary. All of these providers can be easily booked through a number of key receptive tour operators or directly. Consider including a visit to Bonnechere Caves, Halliburton Forest and Wildlife Reserve, Madawaska Canoe Center, Owl Rafting, South Pond Farms, Spirit of the Waterfalls, the Canadian Canoe Museum, West Bend Concerts at the Barn, Valley Cycle Tours, and With Yours Outdoors. We also feature a unique selection of accommodation, food and beverage services, everything from boutique hotels such as the Best Western Parkside Inn and Spa, the Best Western Pembroke Inn, traditional inns such as the White House and the Whitewater Inn, South Pond Farms, Elmhurst Cottage Resort, to wilderness and rustic cabin accommodation at Spectacle Lake Lodge, Halliburton Forest, Madawaska Canoe Center, and Owl Rafting. All of Ontario's Highlands tourism and hospitality providers deliver the highest quality of services with full assurances based on health and safety protocols and standards approved by our regional and provincial public health authorities. All have achieved the requirements to be designated the Safe Travels stamp issued by the World Travel and Tourism Council in readiness for you, our international guests. In our trade offerings, we have curated 7 themed routes with suggested itineraries that authentically distinguish us, our wildness, from other regions in Ontario and Canada. Wonders of our earth, discover our hidden treasures, a chance to find a real gemstone, discern a taste of Ontario's best maple syrup, explore nature's breathtaking beauty, ride the highest lift lock in the world, and meet our wild inhabitants. The Canadian Canoe Route offers our guests the true wonder of the canoe, hands-on participatory tour experience that takes modern explorers from Toronto to Ottawa or vice versa to explore our crystal freshwater lakes, rivers via canoe or modern raft, and be immersed in all aspects of Canadian canoe culture. The Sugar Maple Trail is a one-of-a-kind taste trail. Maple syrup is another Indigenous gift to early settlers. Here we boast outstanding sugar maple forest managed and operated by dedicated producers that have passed the art of sugaring off to several generations. The trail showcases not only the cultural heritage of maple syrup, but the many delicious ways it enhances cuisine, beverages, and a chance for you to learn to make your own. Fall Color Back Roads is an enchanting route, a leisurely scenic fly drive upon entrance to Ontario's cottage country, or exiting from Algonquin Park's west or east gates. This route takes you off the beaten track, offering excellent fall color viewing with beauty at every turn of the road, new hiking trails, lookouts, less people, much less traffic, but you and the wildlife. Town and country, our newest route, is about experiencing small town life mixed with agriculture and the wilds of nature. This route follows historical roads and interconnected waterways, infused with stops to visit art and craft studios, galleries, musical and outdoor staged events and performances, farmers markets, sustainable sawmill and canoe museum. Snow country fun is all about the love for winter, ice and snow. Features wonderful getaways and activities filled with giving joy and learning to have fun in a white world. Legendary Samuel de Champlain was the first European, a French explorer, to discover the interior of Canada by canoeing the Ottawa River with Indigenous guides over 400 years ago. Route Champlain follows the historical passage and tells the stories of Champlain's embracement of Indigenous culture, learning how to travel, trade, and live on this magnificent wild new world. We hope you have heard our heartbeats, our wild heartbeats, and are inspired by our roots and rich offerings. For your help, please access Ontario's Highlands website at ohtraveltrade.ca. Our secret password is Highlands, or I'm happy to help you, so please contact me directly. The Wilds of Ontario's Highlands was curated through the support of our wonderful partners. And thank you for all being with us, and a big love to all of you and Destination Canada's Australian team. Charlie, thank you. Come wander with us.